Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do something a little bit different, so while I'm doing my usual art journal video, I thought I would answer a couple questions. So the first question that I got asked was just kind of basic stuff about me, because I guess most of you only know me as Jellyfish Tea, but my name is Chloe. Another question was, how old am I? So I'm 23 years old. I was born in 2001. I'm an Aquarius. And I live in Canada, so I'm a Canadian artist. So the next question I'm going to answer is, how do you have time to draw all the time? Don't you have school or work? And I do both, actually. I'm currently pursuing my master's degree in clinical mental health counseling. So my career path is hopefully to work in the mental health field. I would love to be a psychotherapist, and I would love to specialize in art therapy. So that's kind of where the creative aspect kind of comes in. And I also work part-time. I just work in a retail store. The next question I got was, what other hobbies do you have? So this is a fun question. I actually really love to crochet, which is another pretty creative hobby. I started crocheting amigurumi, which is like the little plushies, when I was in elementary school. So I've been crocheting for a really long time, and I really enjoy doing that every day to kind of unwind and relax. I also really love to go for hikes, and I love to read, so nothing too exciting, but those are my hobbies. So the next question I'm going to answer is, how often do you create art? So I try to draw as often as possible. In high school and elementary school, I would draw every day. In university, it became a little harder because I was busy, but I would still try to draw at least like on the weekends and during the week if I had time. And then the past year, when I've been working full time, I really didn't have much time to create art, and then I noticed that it was affecting my mental health actually. So I've made it a goal of mine to try and draw every day if I'm able to, or at least as much as possible, because I think art is really healing for the soul and has wonderful properties for well-being. All right, next question is, what's your favorite art medium? My favorite art medium would probably have to be watercolor paints. I've been using them from such a young age. I really love the way they apply. I love how easy they are to use, how not messy they are. I just love everything about watercolor paints. I also really love ballpoint pens. I think you can do a lot of really cool stuff with just like a dollar store pen. So that's another favorite of mine. So the next question is, how do you get your inspiration, or do you have a special routine to create your art? I wouldn't say I have a special routine, or I guess a routine could be kind of like going on social media, Pinterest, looking through magazines, looking through art books to kind of get inspiration. I get a lot of inspiration from looking at things that other creative people are doing. So not really necessarily a routine, but those are kind of some of the things I do. And then when I'm kind of creating a piece, I usually have a reference image. I find a lot of my reference images on Pinterest. I actually found that I was really inspired when I was in university doing my undergraduate degree, because I had the privilege of being able to do a minor in studio art. So I was taking a lot of photography classes, experimental studio, which was a really cool class where we kind of did video art, kind of just more unique mediums, not your kind of more traditional mediums. We would do performance art, things like that. And I found learning about different artists, working with different artists really inspired me. So if you're able to take an art class, I think that is a great way to find inspiration, or just look up things online, watch documentaries, read art books, and yeah. So thank you so much for watching. This was a pretty fun video to film, and maybe I'll do more Q&As in the future.